Hello. Hey, everybody. How are we this Saturday? Oh, there we go. Here, let me just get my new mask, my birthday mask. Hey, Anastasia. Let's see. Is this good? Does this see me? Kind of. Almost. I have to go that way.
You want me to tilt it?
I think just that way. Oh, other way. Yep. That way a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Great.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yep. Shalom. All right. So this is the mask I got for Still Alive, Bob. This is the mask I got for my birthday. Isn't it great? And let's see what I'll show you some other things I got for my birthday. Check this out. My family knows I like to go to the beach in the mornings when I'm here, and I go on a long walk and I bring a garbage bag, and Aunt Olivia got me this Pro trash picker upper with the stabber at the end. Thank you, Tab. And Aunt Olivia was good enough. She got me the stabbing trash picker upper, garbage. What do you call this?
I mean, it's a trash picker upper.
Yeah.
Garbage skewer.
Garbage skewer. Co-piloting is Tim.
Yeah, but I'm flying blind.
Yeah. You're flying blind. Here, let me help you.
You have to.
Yes.
It needs a passcode.
Yoink. Okay. And just the Facebook is on the bottom, yeah. I think. So I just had a nightmare about Josh De La Cruz. Dreamed that he died. Oh no, no! I can't see the whole text there, but rest assured, that is just a dream. If we disappear, it's because X that in the corner. Yep.
Okay.
And there we go. Anyway, she got me the trash picker upper. Let me see if I can get this a little closer to me. And I was kind of hoping for a grabber rather than a stabber. Am I here now? Okay. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for the grabbing thing. But Aunt Olivia did a little research, and she said this is more professional, the stabber thing. And it turns out she is totally right. I used it for the first time this morning, went to the beach, picked up a bunch of trash, and it was easy, efficient. You could throw it, spear pieces of trash in the distance. Anyway, that was that. And now I'll show you a couple other things that I got. Stay right there. Maura likes to collect driftwood and beach glass, and she made this. I don't know if you can see that. See that? That is beach glass made into flowers on a piece of driftwood. Pretty great. And I'll show you the other thing Maura did. She made this piece of art. Has a lot of allure. Look at that. So this is beach glass. Oh, now Maura's watching. See, honey? I'm showing what you made. So it's fishing lures that you found, some of which I found. Beach driftwood and rope, plastic policeman, see, etc. Anyway, pretty great. Oh man.
We're all just watching you, Nick.
I know, it's so she is amazing. Thank you, Katie. Yes, I agree. She made some great stuff. Well,
It's not derivative.
no. What did I do with my water? Did I not bring it in? I just poured it for myself and I didn't bring it in? I'll get it. All right.
Wait, no, I'll get it.
Oh, it's okay. Talk to the people. Be right there.
You talk to the people?
I'm back.
The common people? I don't know how to do that, Nick. What would I tell them?
She's lucky to have Mr. Salt as her husband. Thank you, Katie. I keep telling her that.
Melissa Rosen says it's beautiful.
Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
They asked if she wants to buy it.
Maura, are you watching? Are you watching, Maura? From someplace? I think just in the other room, if I'm not mistaken. Maura may show up at some point.
She's holding her silence.
Especially if everyone claps. Like, what is it? 3 times? Or how do you get Tinkerbell to
Yeah.
clapping?
Maura just says yes.
Yes. She's watching. What does Gavin say there?
Balabans are very talented.
Ah. Thank you, Gavin. As are Canaans.
Sucking up, as usual.
Gavin is you may have heard of Pomegranate, the band. He is Pomegranate.
Oh wow.
He's the
He says click your heels 3 times.
Click your heels.
I think that's the Ruby Slippers.
whatever works. Yeah,
Let's try it.
Yeah, try everything. You may notice I have a television screen behind me to remind me that when we were in the Peopleverse, I would have gigs and sports would be on in the background, and people would react to the sports, and I would mistake the reactions for having to do something with the music, which is kind of a metaphor for how I see the impact of my life. Happy Saturday, Maura. Let me close this door. I think is it too bright?
I
don't know.
I can't tell. You're still talking on the screen here.
Ah,
It's a
excellent.
big timeline.
Now I'm back. All right, I should probably play a song.
Yes.
All right, here
Enough
comes
talk.
the song. Enough talk.
More art.
Here's the song. Goes something like this. She was in that movie, black and white and groovy, and I think that beauty's on the sidewalk over there. Isn't she Italian? Flashy-eyed rapscallion. I'd like to tell her I'm a fan, but I don't dare. Who's the hired muscle? Reading Bertrand Russell. I'm supposed to know who the heck that is, but maybe not. If she only knew that I'd be true to her only, and this is my only shot. God, she's hot. Look here, do you see me? Can you see me? Do you feel the heat of my blood flowing for you? If you can only look this way. Hey, buddy, I'm not crazy. That's a famous lady. Some Fellini guy, but her on a giant silver screen. She's far above me. She could never love me, but me amor, that's good enough for me. my blood flowing for you. If you could only look this way. Hey, buddy, I'm not crazy. That's a famous lady. Some lady guy, but her on a giant silver screen. She's far above me. She can never love me, but me amor, that's good enough for me. Me amor, that's good enough for me. Ho! And that other sound you're hearing is Maura.
The sound of disrespect.
Maura? Huh? Anyway, thank you for the bubbles. Here's another one. Well,
Mr. Rosen says Fellini should have put you in his pictures.
oh,
Or at least
man.
Lena Wertmüller.
Yeah.
I think you would go well in a Lena Wertmüller movie.
Did she do Swept Away?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, to be an extra in Swept Away. Yeah, I love the Fellini movies. Juliet of the Spirits, I think, is my go-to. I keep trying to get the kids to see real movies, and they're not having it, especially if it's in black and white. And I'm like, please just give it a chance. It's different. It has a different vibe than. And in fact, recently I got Leo to watch American Werewolf in London, which was kind of a compromise for me, in that I don't think of it as a classic film, but I really enjoyed it. Great movie. It holds up, and anyways. He loved it. He loved it. And he said, like, oh man, the way it's shot is so cool and everything. And, oh well. And now I want to try and get them to see Juliet of the Spirits, and it might be, I don't know, too slow or something. I don't think so. I think they would love it. What does that say? What are they saying?
Well, okay, here we go. Guru Prasad is watching.
Guru Prasad Singh!
Singh.
Satnam, baby!
And he says, happy birthday, Nick. And Anastasia
Thank you.
says, can you try showing the Blues Clues, the Kids Blues big musical movie? It's on iTunes.
Wow. Who knew? Oh. Well, that might be...
No, iTunes is still around.
Oh, yes.
The
kids have seen Blues Big Musical, I believe. I don't know if they would watch it. Maybe they would. Maybe they would. It's hard to say. If it's stuff that I've done, it's kind of they're kind of inundated with me.
I've seen it. It's true.
Yeah. Yeah. I take up a lot of space. In my, around where I am. But I did want to share, what I love with the kids. Great old movies. I did get to show them some Hitchcock years ago. They loved that. I don't know. What are people saying?
Well, we've got Melissa Rosen has given you another pair of thumbs up.
Yeah.
And she's
what does that say? Oh, to the kids watching classic movies. Yes.
Replying to Melissa. Melissa's replying to Melissa to the kids watching classic movies. So. Oh, I think that's the thumbs up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what that is for.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. There goes Renee. Ta-ta!
Jason has arrived.
Jason Balaban?
HB Balaban. I think he's related to you, and it says
yes.
It says
he's from the Balaban side.
HB the Balaban side.
Yes.
HBD to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh wow, he is so
taking birthday and
Yeah.
stretching it, which is what I'm trying to do here. Thank you, Jason.
Gavin Cannon said, "Nice shirt."
Thank you. Yeah, the guitar shirt. Jason, you have the same shirt, right? My brother, my dad, and I all had this shirt. And sometimes we would wear them all together. Yes.
Trevor Carboni says JAS.
Yeah. And Jason says, that's for Tim. What's for Tim? Happy birthday to you?
TAM.
Well, the Tam is Tamra. That's our sister, who is also watching.
Oh.
Barbados, right. We got these shirts in Barbados. The only island in the Caribbean that is made from coral. As opposed to whatever else islands are made from.
Mostly plastic, right?
Plastic now, yes.
Groovy family, says Melissa Rosen. Well, what would Jason says I need to work on my co-piloting. What do I need to do?
Well, I think you're pretty good. Maybe, maybe jump in a little more.
Okay.
And come up with your own, like thoughts. Just your random.
My own thoughts.
Your random, associations.
Ah, okay. See, like I mostly get those from other people.
Here, what? I'll give you something. Say what's on your mind immediately. Dog.
Dog.
Yeah, no.
God.
Here, let's just do it again. All right, ready? Paper.
Cut it.
What? Cutter? It was
Yeah.
almost.
Okay.
All right, let's do it again. Oh,
I don't
this
think
is rough.
this is working.
Yeah.
I like riffing off the people's comments because I could feel superior that way.
What does Anastasia say?
Here's some advice for Tim. My first name is actually pronounced Anastasia.
Oh, okay.
Anastasia. Okay.
Anastasia.
And read the whole words, not just say each letter. Laugh out loud, says Melissa Rosen. See? Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
Once people are laughing out loud, then
Right.
then we're
Is
just
she
sailing.
ordering us to laugh out loud?
I think
or
so.
Is she saying that she herself? Yeah, exactly. We must comply.
All right, here's the next song. This one is a necromancer song. So if there are
sing,
any,
Nick.
yes, if there are any
Sing.
necromancers out there, look
Sing for
who's
the
here,
people.
the artist.
I don't dare turn
Let's-
this because we'll never get it back.
Yeah, but let's react appropriately.
Maura has
to-
entered the room.
Here she comes, Miss America.
The queen of the hour.
Oh, and
The
there she goes.
artiste.
It's not much of a view. She just walked right by, but she's in the room now. You're getting bubbles, honey. Care bubbles.
That's so sweet.
Concern bubbles.
Concern bubbles, yes. Oh dear. What it must be like to be with him.
That looks like a little bloody face, actually. I'm not sure what that...
That's a care bubble.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the hands now. It's
Yeah.
holding a heart.
It's like, yeah.
It looks like there's drool, a bloody drool coming out the nose of the...
No. You're new to Facebook. You'll see.
It's just-
All right. So here's a necromancing song, and feel free to necromance at home. Yes. Old photographs of days so mild, a swan on the lake, a mother and child, ships roll gently on the bay, not like today. Portraits of expressions lean, landscape soft and so serene, children on the clocks play, not like today. All the pictures black and white, even still life's drenched in light, tasteful views of urban blight, 50,000 shades of gray, not like today. Monuments to loftiness, workers toil, the Padres bless, seem so sepia far away, not like today.
Beautiful, honey.
Oh, thank you. That was a good. That might have been
Effect.
the. Yeah. Might have,
Yeah.
Oh, the effect was okay. This thing.
I
Yeah.
like that.
It's a little disconcerting.
Yeah. Well, that it is meant to be.
Yes.
But yeah, I was thinking that song is coming along as far as my execution of it. It's someday it will be perfect. What are people saying?
Jason says, "Don't stop. I'm still necromancing." Guru Prasad Singh says, "Bubbles."
Bubbles?
Well, Melissa Rosen said, I still have no bubbles, or I'd be sending them."
Oh.
And I said, I told him that he still doesn't get it.
Yeah.
But now you understand. Okay.
Yeah.
And Guru Prasad says to Jason, "Should I call the cops?"
Oh, over the necromancing?
I'm not sure.
Yes. That's
Oh,
what
no,
he
no,
means.
no. All
It's
right.
not that kind of romancing. It doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, necromancing is
It's necro.
as far as I know, that's legal.
Gavin Cannon says, "Nick, you are perfect." All caps on the "you." Melissa says, "Yes, they've been stolen. I want them back. Someone stole her bubbles." Yeah.
Hey, you know what I would like to solicit is thoughts on aging. What didn't I have some profound thought that I forgot to?
Well, Guru Prasad Singh said something very wise yesterday.
That
He said that
aging
is like growing old.
yes, older.
Older. Yeah,
Yeah.
aging is like growing older.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
you're right. Yeah. It has to. We have to get it precisely.
Yeah, aging
Correct.
is like
Growing.
growing older.
Older.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Melissa says, "I thought you were concerned about my bubbles."
I remembered the profound thing, and I am concerned about your
You're running
bubbles, Melissa.
roughshod over Melissa.
No.
Her
I
bubbles.
am concerned about your bubbles.
Tell Melissa, Melissa might not realize that bubbles are just hearts.
Bubbles are
Right.
just
The
hearts.
bubbles are just the heart. If you press the hearts, or
Well,
the
it's a like. It's a
like,
like.
yeah.
A bubble is a like.
it's a like that manifests in a bubble, but you don't know that until you hit it.
Melissa Rosen's the golden years.
Well, all right. So I want to get this thought off my chest before I forget it again, which is, all right. So I turned 58 yesterday, if you believe my parents. And they're not around now to deny what they've told me their whole lives, my whole life, which is that I was born yesterday. By that, what I mean, never mind. Anyways, the point is that now that I'm 58, I had this thought that, you know, when you're younger, and for instance in high school, and socially very raw and worried, self-conscious, and what else? You know, self-righteous, self-conscious, feeling.
It's all very age appropriate.
But emotionally much more attached to, I don't know what, to everything that happens, you know, outside and from within. Like, the emotions are so strong that it's hard to have distance. And but now, like, I just I feel like I can see so much better. I see, like, bad things in me, like things that, you know, like just things that, like, oh God, like in high school I must have been unbearable, stuff like that. And even now, like, you know I annoy a couple people. Like, Maura's raising her hand. Did you want to say something? I annoy people around me at times.
Oh no. No.
But I can live with all the stuff, like, I don't know what, I feel like that's like an age thing. Like, you can accept things. And even with the whole world, like, I see, like, the whole world is a disaster if you look at, I mean, there are just so many, you know, I'm going around the beach with a trash picker. So I know that, like, there are global problems that I don't see any answers to long term. But at the same time, you know, I also see so many great things, and I don't know, right? Isn't that part of age? Like, you just accept this eternal struggle between, like, good and bad. And
Guru Prasad Singh says, I can see clearly now.
I should just play a song. Here's a song.
Jason Balaban says, less talk.
Less talk.
You know, it feels so meaningful when I think it, and then I say it, and it just sounds so dumb.
I'm not even sure what you said exactly.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I said either. It's a, you know, just go with it. It's a feeling.
Melissa Rosen says, very zen.
Thank you, Melissa Rosen. Melissa Rosen understands
She
me.
says, we like that talk.
Yes. What is Bob saying?
Nick is trying to tell he's becoming an old sage. Okay. And
The
Guru
worst.
Prasad says, play it.
Yes, okay, here it is. Here's the song. If you got something to say. Let's start it again. It just started with the bad energy. Right? Needs to be like zippy.
Okay. Zippity doo dah.
If you got something to say, I can take it. Just say what you're gonna say. Don't fake it. And be real with me. Be real with me. Be real with me. You got to deal with me. Try looking in my eye. No matter what you see, and be real with me. Be real with me. Be real with me. Be real with me. Got to take your sins off the shelf. Love yourself in sickness and in health. Then you can be real with yourself. And then get real with me. Get real with me. Be real with me. With me. Anyway. Thank you, thank you. Jason, I wrote that tune with Johnny Hoy in mind. You think that would be good for Johnny Hoy and the Bluefish to do that tune? I think...
He says you're more articulate than most, but you communicate musically like no one else.
Is that good?
No, I think that's a good. I think that's a good thing.
Oh, thank you.
And I sent you a flood of love balloons from yourself. By accident, I squeezed off a whole thing of love balloons.
Is that Laura Wharton?
Laura Wharton,
Oh!
a pleasure to see and hear you, she says.
That's so great. She's in Israel.
Tom Sand Sr. is watching.
That's why I do the Saturday shows.
Ah, yeah.
So people in the
Did
time
you see
challenged
Tom Sand's
zones.
birthday greeting to you?
What did it say?
Ugh.
I think I did, but I'm not. I got hundreds of birthday greetings. I did.
Tom Sand Jr.
what?
is watching. Senior is watching.
The one about cooking? Senior.
Melissa Rosen says, love the song, but what is real in a virtual world?
So true.
Tell your children.
Yeah. And I didn't write that last tune
Supplicants.
in the virtual world. This was pre-COVID, so what is real now? I don't know. We don't have any facts. We don't have any science. And it's not just what we feel. I don't know what's real. But for my own part, I have great faith in what I can glean from history and truthiness. When you break it down, you know, there's really there's no way to do it. I've tried reading about this, and it's impossible. You know, you're gonna lose those arguments. You just you know.
Indeed, says Laura Wharton.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure which thing
Yeah.
to.
Well, it's indeed that, you know, who knows what's real now.
Guru Prasad Singh says, "What is real in the era of reality TV?"
That coming from the same guy who said, aging is like getting older.
Growing older.
Growing older, yeah. Yeah.
I think we should always say it as he said it.
Yes. Aging is like growing older.
Exactly.
Cool. Yeah.
Melissa Rosen is LOLing again.
God bless
Or
Melissa
commanding
Rosen.
us to do the same.
Let's have some hearts for Melissa Rosen out there.
Right,
She's,
she doesn't
she's
have
killing it.
She has no heart. Okay.
Yeah, right. She can't. Well, it's not that she has no heart.
No, it's not that she has no heart.
She doesn't have
literally
access.
has
She's
access.
like the Tin Man.
She's like the Tin. Exactly.
She's got heart
right.
the whole time.
Jason Balaban says,
Hey,
And as a
this
little
is going to be great.
puking
Oh,
emoji.
look at all that love coming in from Melissa. That is great. Woo!
It's mostly concern.
Because it's the care bubble?
Yeah, I think they're worried, Nick, but they don't know how to express it.
Well, it's concerned because, you know, because of the access to the bubbles.
Yeah.
Well, that's also very well-meaning and nice.
Yeah.
So, all right, everybody. I've got a brand new song. I debuted it yesterday. I made a mess of it.
You did?
Well, I got through it. I think it came across. But today I'm going to do it even better. And when I say even, I just mean better.
Melissa says he has just one heart.
Who?
Melissa.
The
Rosen.
Tin Man.
The Tin Man.
Oh, the Tin Man. That's true.
Mm.
All the people back then only had one heart. It was a different time. So now, so this song that I'm about to play, that is brand new. What does it say?
Melissa says you make me feel like sports TV.
Oh, that could be a great like R&B
You
ballad.
make me feel.
Yeah, let's try that out. You make me feel like sports TV. Let's see. You make me feel like sports TV. And I'm the announcer. I don't know, what's the sports TV? I used to be a quarterback, but now I'm on sports TV. Anyway,
Guru Prasad Singh says Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have.
so true. And there's something about the Tropic of Sir
So now
Galahad.
that's like deep too. That's like the aging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So true.
Yeah. What was it? What's that line with the Tropic of Sir Galahad? Didn't already have, and something didn't was the reason for the evening.
For the
That's the line that is like what? That's the line in that song that makes me think, wow, that is a great band because I don't know anything. I don't get it. But I do love it.
Mm-hmm.
Enough to have put it on a CD for Maura recently. In case you don't know
Well, they
this.
have recently determined that the morning was the reason for the evening.
The morning
proven
was
that.
the reason for the evening.
Yeah, they've definitively proven that.
In the Tropic of...
Galahad.
Yeah. Was that like a Henry Miller book?
He's the
What?
Tropic of Cancer.
Anyway.
He never finished the Tropic of Galahad.
Yeah. Anyways, it's I put that tune, Tin Man from America, on a compilation CD for Maura. I make many of them, and that one was entitled "Please, Sir, Can I Have Some Maura?" Just before Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, and just after.
Maura, Maura, Maura.
I think it was more of that, or moratorium.
No Morasaurus.
Morasaurus. Might have been one of those.
That's so romantic.
I've made a lot of these CDs, and more to come. If you think of CD titles for Maura,
More to come.
please post. Yeah, more to come! That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Gotta
Don't
remember
forget
that
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the new song. I wrote it for Frank Sinatra, and I've recently found out that he is no longer with us. I didn't recently find that out, but I really did write this with Frank Sinatra in mind.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't this be amazing with Frank Sinatra, like Nelson Riddle Orchestra, singing this song?
Let's hear it.
Right. Okay.
Here it comes.
And then I'll tell you what's up late.
Okay.
From the board.
La 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 la. I used to peddle Bibles by the truckload, but people seem to need them less and less. So I hawked water bottles spilling off the shelves. But my competition gave me too much stress. Then I pushed air fresh and clean, not like LA. Oh, the overhead from packaging was more than I could pay. But now I finally found what no one else has got, and I can finally fritter in my mansion and my yacht. Frank? Vaccine for sale. Vaccine for sale. Everybody's lining up. Vaccine for sale. The world will have set the price I had met. I could dance on a cloud. Vaccine for sale. I know that it will work, 'cause I've explored it. I'll be saving all the lives of those who can afford it. Vaccine for sale. Vaccine for sale. I finally got it made. Vaccine for sale. sail. I finally got it made. I've got my own parade. Next stop, Medicaid, vaccine for sale. Woo!
Love it.
So there it is.
I get the Frank part now.
Yeah, Frank Sinatra, Nelson
clear.
Riddle Orchestra.
Yeah.
You know.
So are you actually going to offer that as a Nick branded product?
Yeah, I could. The vaccine or the
yeah,
song?
Yeah. No, the vaccine seems more lucrative to me.
Yeah. I'm.
If you have it, if it were.
I have it. The president has offered up various vaccines, but he hasn't marketed them,
People
which is
love your
amazing to
products,
me
see?
because he's
Yeah.
supposed to be a businessman. I'm going to market a vaccine, and I think I'm going to call it, I don't know, what, Nick's Miracle Cure.
Anastasia says, I hate to tell you this,
Uh-oh.
and you probably might not believe this, but I'm allergic to vaccines. I got a really bad vaccination reaction when I was 2 months old.
Oh.
I didn't talk, babble, coo, nor laugh at all. I slept for 24 hours and just cried.
Aw. I'm sorry to hear that. But I must say, Anastasia, not every vaccine is the same. And it is a good idea to consult the doctors. Sathi! Seth is here! You just
Seth
missed it! After the show, Seth, go back and hear the song I just did. It was a new one. Anyways.
Did he miss
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
he just came on. Yeah.
Um,
Guru Prasad, I gave a weepy reply to Anastasia, and Melissa Rosen gave hand claps, but I think that was for the music, not for the tragic reaction to the
yeah, no, that's
vaccine.
tough. That is, you know, it's funny. When our son was this big, when he was just a wee one in the crib, he didn't talk or coo for a long time. And Olivia, do you want to say hello?
No, I have to go to work.
Oh, okay. My daughter, everybody. She's going to work and has no time. But anyway. So yeah, Leo was very unexpressive as a very wee one. And my mother was a celebrated speech, hearing, and learning disabilities audiologist and pathologist. And we often consulted her with our early childhood development issues. And Maura called my mom very distressed. Do you want to tell it? No. Because she said when she put him to bed, she would say, I love you, and he wouldn't respond. He'd just look at her. And to make Maura feel better, my mom said, well, maybe he doesn't love you. And thank God Maura understood my mother and vice versa, and it relaxed Maura, and ultimately Leo was able to express himself and say to us directly that he doesn't love us. Now
There's no guessing now.
yeah, there's no anxiety there.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Now that's all just out in the open.
Well, I think it's time for a song, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Sarah Ferguson says the Nixine vaccine.
The Nixine.
Nixine.
Oh, I like
You
it.
appropriate the word, but you put your name.
The Nixine.
Branding. It's branding.
Yeah.
It's
it
not
would,
just a vaccine. It's a Nixine.
that would change everything. That changes the nature of the tattoo on the back of Roger Stone's back. The Nixine.
Okay.
You know the tattoo on his back. He has a big tattoo of Nixon on his back.
Oh yeah, you're right, of course.
But now, is it Nixon or is it the Nixine? I could
The
have.
Nixon refers to the era in which Nixon was president.
Oh yeah,
That was the Nixon,
the Nixon.
like the Pleistocene. There was
Yeah,
the Nixon.
Nicomachean.
Yeah.
Nixon.
Okay, Melissa Rosen laughs out loud.
It is
She's gotta
so
walk
May.
the dog. Just got the lick of doom. Glad to have caught this. Love to Maura. Tamara Carbona says that's so May.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, thank you, Melissa. You were vital. And now, as Melissa and Mark walk their dogs, somebody has got to take Melissa's place and come in there with the great energy that she's been providing.
Well, there's an opening there.
Yeah. All right.
Guru Prasad says the Nick scene, as in dramatic scene.
Ah, yes. And Nick Scene.
Yeah, that could be your era.
Well, here's the song. Are we all right? Are you okay? Come on, baby. Don't look that way. You know how I feel. You know this is real. You're the only one who can read my face. Got you a taxi. Get home safe. Sometimes you might not get me. Yeah, well, I'm not like other guys. You might not want to let me get the soul behind your eyes. But honey, I just done it. Something about you, can't help myself. Pretty sure you knew I can't help myself. You know how I feel. You know this is real. You're the only one can read my face. Got you a taxi. Get home safe. Anyway, got what you wanted in this game. So don't you dare call me by that name. Get home safe. There it is. What does Seth
Seth
say?
says, what the hell? Is this coming from the roof of the Abbey Road Studios?
This is coming from. Speaking of Abbey Road Studios, we were talking about that America song "Tin Man." You know who produced America? George Martin. That's why it sounds so great.
We were just talking about that last night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Guru Prasad says dark.
yeah, that last song is very dark.
And
Yeah.
Jason goes, woo! I'm not sure if that's how it sounds exactly, but I'm doing my best.
Maura, do you have a transliteration of that pronunciation?
Seth says,
No?
he's kidding, just kidding. I recognize the location.
Yes, we are in
But he-
Fire Island.
He knows that we're not on top of Abbey Road Studios, like we said.
Well, yeah. I hope we make the audition.
Maura Carey Marlin is watching.
Hey, Maura.
Seth says, I
great.
keep thinking I'm going to see Walter White's reflection in the TV behind you. That's creepy.
Yeah, me too.
Maura Carey Marlin says, still listening, Mike is shucking peas.
Ah,
Nice.
I was shucking corn yesterday.
You were, yeah.
I was.
I was helping you.
That's right. It was shucking delicious. Well,
Seth says, is that Timmy P doing the narration? Oh, that's my street name, by the way.
Timmy P.
Timmy P.
Yes, that's your graffiti tag.
That's my graffiti tag.
Or
Yeah.
isn't there like Timmy P 137?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I put it on the side of your house. When you come back in later, you'll see.
Come on, man.
Maura Marlin says Moses was late talker too.
Yeah. Yeah. Maura's a very late talker. She hasn't said a word.
That's not true.
Ah, there she
What?
is!
She's awake.
That's a miracle.
Timmy. Seth says Timmy.
Less talk,
Jason
more
says
music.
T-Dog. I think
T-Dog.
I think
T-Dog is good. The T-Dog. T-Dog is co-piloting.
it's all about me. Robert Bob says Bob Douglas says Tim won't show himself, but he should.
Yeah. Do you know the Osmond brothers had a hit for like a moment, Shuckin' and Jiving? Do you remember that song?
Such a
Shucking
great
and
word,
jiving?
shocking, says Guru Prasad.
Yeah.
Jiving is a good one too.
Jiving, yeah.
Seth says Maura's first words.
Shuckin' and Jiving. I think
Jason
Maura's
says
first words
usually used
were
for
My
clowns,
first words were
says
no.
Jason.
no.
That was my first word.
Well, that's pretty
But
good.
it was a sing-songy version. I said noni, noni, noni.
Noni, noni, noni. Aw.
Noni, noni, noni.
It's really negative.
Well, but it's cute. It's cute negative. I think my mom's first words were "while you're up."
Tavern
And
says
just
no,
left it.
oysters, meaning shocking, and she's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's so many things that you can shuck.
Yeah.
Never realized.
Yeah, you can shuck oysters,
Guru Prasad
shuck
sings,
shellfish, all
says,
kinds of shellfish.
out of
But I
nowhere.
don't
The
think
Osmonds, my
shucking, You
hometown.
don't shuck peas, you shell peas.
Oh, shell peas. Your shell peas.
Right. Okay.
Well done, Maura.
Let's get going.
Yeah,
Let's
Alright.
let's
talk
roll
more music.
forward.
All right, here's the tune. I have to make the right sound for it, of
Is
course.
this your cover?
Yes.
This is the COVID song.
Could be construed as such. This is a strange one. It's not like a normal song. Okay. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Hit me in the face. I run faster, faster, faster into the air. and I say to myself, what is happening to my skin? Where is that protection that I needed? Air can hurt you too. Air can hurt you too. Well, some people say not to worry about the air. Some people never had experience with air. It can break your heart. So remember, 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 when the weather gets rough, you'll say to yourself, what is happening to my skin? Where is that protection that I needed? Air can hurt you too. Air can hurt you too. Some people say not to worry about the air. Some people never had experience with air. What is happening to my skin? Where's that protection that I needed? Air can hurt you too. Air can hurt you too. Some people say not to worry about the air. Some people never had experience with air.
Yeah. Seth Kmet says, holy shit, Bal's doing the heads. Gavin says, sing it.
Yeah, for those
Sing it, Nick.
for those of you who don't know, that's a Talking Heads tune on such a great record, Fear of Music. Oh man, I love every song on that record.
Gavin says you're channeling your inner Tiny Tim.
Oh man, if I have an inner Tiny Tim, I must be huge.
Well, yeah, speaking of,
I mean,
Seth says, now I keep picturing Nick in the big suit swimming across the stage.
well, it's funny because maybe I should take that Tiny Tim recommendation
Oh yes, here
to
we go.
heart. So Tim, if you can,
A natural lead-in.
let's see. How do
But you have to tune it with your toes.
Oh, I can get this. I figured. Yeah. Will that work? Will that stay on? There we go.
Does that work?
That's.
You want me to tilt it?
There we go. Now I'm working. All right.
There we go.
I don't know about you all, but I am so
How's that, honey?
excited. I'm a little tilted, but if I just kind of lean.
How about that?
Can you tighten it?
I think that's good.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Yes. Oops, I just have to stand there. Yeah, it is perfect. Tiptoe through the tulips. Tiptoe to the tulips. I forget how the rest of it goes. I don't know. All right. Anyway.
Don't need the brain warm. Okay.
Here's a tune. It's for a special person in the room.
Is that like a Peter Sellers face? That little face that he makes?
50-50.
No, that Maura is referring to this one,
Oh, that's Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin. It's
Right.
my Charlie.
What he's-
when he's getting away with stuff, like reached across the table and grabbed some shoelaces and he's eating them and like sucking them through his mouth. All right. Anyway, God, we love Charlie Chaplin.
Jason says stop.
Stop what?
I don't know. Just stop. Doris Hall is watching you.
Oh, you know the internet has like
Lindsay
cut
Harding is
out a
watching.
bunch. Maybe that's.
Leslie Harding is watching.
Ah.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Maura Carey Marlin says that rocks. So great. A favorite album.
Yes. All right. What does Seth say
Seth
there?
says, what are you, like 66, 67? No? I would stick with that. I would just go with that, Nick.
I will go with that when the time
Aging
comes.
is just like growing old.
That's right. As I don't know if you know this, Seth, but as one Guru Prasad Singh once said, aging is like growing older.
I think you put him in his place.
You know, I'm not hearing
Rhetorically.
it. What is he right there? What is
It
that?
says, swear word, just lost your stream, and I'm not talking about your prostate trouble. Yeah, we don't talk about that either.
No, why?
Why?
Why talk about
We
it?
discuss that.
All right, fine. I can't lie down. All right, here's
Or sit up.
yeah. All right, here's a song. It's French. The rocks on the beach were just rocks on the beach, not gems. But then changed me. Je t'aime. I was banging my head against the wall again and again. But then you showed me there was no wall. Je t'aime. I never quite but my life was total mayhem. But then you cleaned me up a little, je t'aime. Before there was just us, there was us and them. But then you changed me, je t'aime. The rocks on the beach were just rocks on the beach, not gems. But then change me, je t'aime. Je t'aime. Je t'aime. Woo! Woo! Thank y'all.
Jason goes, but I think that was for something before. Tamara Carboni says, at least you look good when it froze, but that was from before.
Well,
And
that
then enjoy
is...
the rest of your birthday weekend.
Yeah, it's horrible when the computer screen freezes and you're like this.
Oh, yeah.
Mid-sentence or something.
Although that might be more realistic as an average, daily look.
Especially when you can still hear the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm talking, and then it's just like, and then down to the story. The funniest thing happened. It reminds me of my friend Al Davis and I. There was not a lot to do in the suburban New Jersey town where we grew up, and one of the things Al Davis and I did a couple things. One was we went into the local Grand Union supermarket and would alternately point and kind of laugh at what people were buying. It's just groceries. Or we would try and hold these extreme faces while we were checking out. So we'd get some groceries and just be like that and just say, okay, thank you. So what do we have here? Oh, Al, did you get the milk?
God.
I got the milk. Okay, great.
So disturbing.
And and we were just like in high school, just like it was. Another thing, we would go into local drugstores, pharmacy, and ask for things that didn't exist. So we would make things up.
Really bored.
Yeah. One thing was carnesium sulfate. I remember that one. Like, excuse me, do you have carnesium sulfate? I didn't see it. And they're like, what's that now? Carnesium sulfate. What's it? What is it for? Maybe we have a generic. It's for it's for the bone marrow. And oh man, oh the fun we had. We were terrible. Oh well. Anyways.
Guru Prasad saying said that was one of your best. I think he was probably referring to the music, but it might have been to that joke.
Or your face.
Or your face. I think actually,
The
face.
I think it is kind of, no, but the one eyeball really popped. It's just, how did you even do that? There's the how and there's the why, and they're both like.
Well, I've been
intriguing
practicing
questions.
since before high school, so
Right, right.
it's
At least you didn't freeze in that look.
yeah.
You know, like with your face permanently stuck.
No, I
You'd
mean
never get any word.
it could happen,
Right.
but if I were to freeze in a position like that, people would be impressed because as Malcolm Gladwell pointed out, you put 10,000 hours into something.
$10,000 into making a stupid face.
It's gonna
You're
be.
going to be good at it. Yeah. Guru Prasad says all of the above, so they were all one of your best.
Ah, thank you.
I don't even know if that's logically possible, but he sees things we can't see.
That's right. That's
So,
right. For
remember,
instance, the thing about aging.
Aging is like growing old. I just need to say that again.
How does that?
I can't say that enough.
Does that apply to cheese or liquor?
I don't know. I mean, he would say all of the above. That's another one of his favorite sayings. Is the phrase all of the above.
All of the
it's
above.
Another one we should use a lot.
Yeah.
All of the above.
That's what my advice for SATs.
If you do that every single time, you're going to get 30% right.
Yeah.
It just stands to reason.
Yeah. It's also a good bet that if you're on what is that?
Guru
NPR
Prasad Singh says aging is like growing older.
Oh, I like the subtle shift there.
I don't think it's a shift. I think it's exactly what he said before.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Just driving home the message.
Yeah. Aging is like growing older. It's and
That's
I feel like it's happening all
that.
the time.
Yeah.
It's still happening.
Really? Oh yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. I'm older than I was at the beginning of this show. Sadly, a lot.
Like everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's a lot older
And
than
we're
they
only
were.
getting older. Start playing.
All right,
Let's
last
talk.
song, folks. Here it is.
God.
Did you hear that? God.
Yeah. When
The
Maura kicks in, it's rough.
It's
like
I've never heard so
let's
much
go.
asperity from a loving spouse. God.
Oh well. Things are good. We've not strangled each other yet.
Wait.
Here we are.
Guru Prasad says all the time is happening constantly. I think that's a good thing to enter into, to conclude on.
All the time is happening constantly.
It says all the time is happening constantly. Well, it must mean something.
Well, sometimes it might not be.
I don't know. He said it. It's probably true.
All the time is happening. We have to make a tract, a book of tracts. The book of Guru Prasad Singh.
All of the above.
All of the above.
That could be the title.
Oh!
There we go.
You're onto something.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. I'll sell my vaccine. You sell the book.
We'll option his name for the marketing and the branding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I can come up with this shit.
After this song, which you're quickly going to get through, we'll do a private Facebook Live for Sethi just to hear your new song.
I don't know if I can do that, but I can certainly
Why not?
I can't do that
I can
without
just
a
call him with the FaceTime.
Everybody else, they don't have to stay on for this interminable show. They can leave.
You heard it here first, folks.
This is going to be an interminable show.
This show will
There
have
be
like
no ending.
the blurbs from the critics. Maura Balaban, interminable. Here's one for you, honey. It's a love song. Another love song for my wife. Why? Why do I keep doing this?
All the time is happening constantly.
Just remember. Oh God, he's the Yogi Berra of our age.
The Yogi Berra of yogis.
It's the day after Valentine's. Last night we stayed home. Leftovers and TV. The couch and our phones. Outside was the buzz of a tectonic shift. It took us all down, gave us a lift. But here in our bubble, I grew out my stuff. toasted my beard. Here in a bubble, away from our troubles. I grew out my stubble. You posted my beard.
So let me ask you that. When did you write that? You wrote it,
I did write it the day after Valentine's.
but how did you know that it was a tectonic shift?
Well, it was a different tectonic shift. It was stuff that was, God, what was it in the news?
So was it this year that you wrote it? You did.
Yeah.
What was before?
But it wasn't
It
COVID.
was before COVID.
Yeah.
But it sounds like growing out your stubble is something everyone does in
COVID,
COVID.
yeah.
I mean, all men do in COVID.
No, this is. I mean, it is.
The
It
women
is a
post their
wild
beards.
coincidence that
Yeah.
this fits so well
Okay, well,
in
'cause it
COVID.
sounds
But
like
it was
it sounds like a
just
COVID
pre-COVID that I wrote it.
So what happened pre-COVID?
Maybe I was. I don't know. It was just something.
Also-
Oh, it was environmental. I think it was like.
The Australian fires, Jason Balaban asks.
Yeah, it might have been.
There was something cataclysmic happening.
Australia was
Climate-wise,
on
it
fire.
was on fire.
I mean, the whole continent.
Was that this year?
Yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was.
yeah. I mean, it's also been other years, but it happened this year. Guru Prasad Singh says you were prescient.
Yeah.
Wow,
If he calls you prescient, then that's really
that's right. Prescient,
that's the kettle calling
older,
the pot black.
and all of the above.
Yes, he says.
All right. Well, I think that's it, right?
Well,
Right.
see if Seth is still here, and then
Seth,
you
are you still here?
You could do a reprise.
A reprise?
Yeah.
We'll give him a reprieve.
Well, I'm not gonna make everybody hear the
Well,
song
they
again.
can sign off again if they don't want to listen to it, honey.
What do people think? I'm not sure how to.
Sign.
Is Seth here?
I don't
Is
see
Seth
any
here?
sign of
Is Seth here?
I see no sign of Seth.
All right. It seems that Seth is not here.
All right. To hell with him.
She's rough. She's rough.
She's rough.
But it's okay. You know, it's she's
Right, it's like living in a vat of acid.
yeah. I remember when Maura threw a rock to the back of my head, and I think
And that was only this morning.
and her father said something like, no, it was when I first met her, and her father said, that means she likes you.
All right. On that note.
Dark note.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We're going to call it, and we will see you on Friday. I will see you on Friday. You know, unless Tim comes over to Brooklyn, I'll be co-pilotless. Because, or unless, you know, there's some huge tectonic shift in the way my son, I don't know, in, you know, maybe
I could chop her into Fenimore Street if my people are fine with that.
All right, we might chop her. What is it? What is the T? T-Dog. We might chop her T-Dog. All right, everybody.
Okay.
See you later. It's been. See you all later. Friday at 8. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.